Hey Gaia, it's me.
Hello, Aloy. Did you wish to continue our discussion?
Beta's convinced we won't be able to capture Hephaestus. With that attitude, do you really think she'll be able to build the rig and pulse generators?
It may take some coaxing, but with some assistance I am confident she will.
I don't get her, Gaia. She's nothing like what I thought she... I guess it'll be best if she stays here when we go to Gemini. How's Kotallo doing?
I have detected that the loss of his arm still deeply pains him. In an effort to remedy this, I have discussed a potential solution with him. I believe he will want to fill you in on the details.
A solution? I'll check in with him when I can, then. How are things around here?
Zoe has been studying the morphology of her land gods in an effort to understand their sickness. Without the abilities of Hephaestus, I am unfortunately unable to correct their programming. However, due to Zoe's perseverance, we may have a workaround.
Yeah, she filled me in. It sounds promising. Varl and Zoe seem to like spending time together.
Indeed. While studying Old World data, Zoe discovered references to a dietary lifestyle known as vegetarianism. She appreciated the similarities with Utaru practices and encouraged Varl to try out this lifestyle.
And how did that go?
I believe they have agreed to disagree.
How's Erend handling things?
He is becoming increasingly accustomed to use of the focus after an initial incident.
What did he do?
He unfortunately crushed his temple. Amongst a number of Oseram curses, I believe he also blamed the focus for being dainty. He has given repeated assurances that it will not happen again.
Well, good thing we have a lot of extras, I guess. So there's a few people here now, and they're learning. All about you, the ancient world. Almost like what was supposed to happen before Apollo was purged.
Yes. While the loss of the Apollo database was catastrophic, there is still much that can be gleaned from the data you have uncovered. For instance, Varl has been reviewing the last recorded entries from those who perished during the Pharaoh Plague. Hearing their hopes and fears made him quite somber.
Anything I should be worried about?
I do not believe so. I have elected not to intervene, to allow him to process this on his own terms.
All this data I've picked up in ancient bunkers and ruins. I guess I never really thought that other people would be looking at it.
Based on my observations, your companions engage quite frequently with this material. Erend has asked on numerous occasions about birthday parties. He appears perplexed by the tradition of serving a sweet confection, as it conflicts with the Oseram. That is what I...
Is Kotallo getting along with it?
Yeah, and I believe... It appears he has...
So now that you have ether...
In the local region, superstorms have subsided, and soil conditions... These improvements will, for a few...
Well, with luck, then you'll be able to fix the bio...
Correct. Reverse the...
There's something I've been... How could Ted Faro create a clearance level higher than Alpha? Elizabeth made sure he wouldn't interfere with the project.
It is plausible he tasked his own engineers with creating a back door to the Zero Dawn system, without Elizabeth's knowledge. My predecessor did not even know of its existence until he activated it to purge the Apollo database. It is, in effect, a blind spot. One that will allow us to subdue Hephaestus. And fortunately, thanks to Beta's information, we know where Omega clearance may be procured.
Right. Somewhere in San Francisco. So this facility, it was meant to oversee the...
For the low, had humans received their education from, they would have then been guided here, as that never happened.
Until Minerva decided to... So I guess this...
Yes. To observe whether it may be possible to, should you find...
I'll keep a look. So the Hades Proving Lab, where it used to be a Pharaoh
Yes. The facility with it appears to have been one of many research initiatives by...
Guess it wasn't enough to build Autumn. He wanted viruses to infect... So, a while back, before the battle at... I discovered another AI there. It was created to oversee operations for a Vulcan, and it spent the last 1,000 years. I'm guessing...
No. From the data, an effort by its creator.
Any chance it...
I have already attempted, given its previous experience with accepting an outside network. I imagine it is...
Right. Well... The processor Ether was installed on was part of an... called the Hot Zone. Do you know any...
My knowledge of historical events was unfortunately lost with the Apollo database. However, climate data indicates a peak in regional temperatures in the 2030s. Such conditions would see an increase in dust storms.
But they wouldn't have built a museum in the middle of it, so I get...
Yes. Data's levels in the clawback era of the 2040s.
There was an ancient tank embedded in the bulwark, buried under a bunch of boulders. Any idea how it got there?
During the Pharaoh Plague, the U.S. military as automated machinery, it is possible the vehicle would...
So they fought against the Pharaoh machine until the mountain was blasted apart. So the facility... It's where they created the biomass conversion system. Did Elizabeth know that...
It is likely she was briefed, though her focus...
That makes sense. If they've been able to deploy it against...
Using the data I ran several simulations, and have concluded that in all scenarios, deactivate the wreath before...
So Zero Dawn... There was a lot of data in the greenhouse. Do you think it'll help the Quen fix their homeland?
I will run complete. Which may be beneficial to the...
But new crops aren't going...
It is.
When I dove down, I found data about the man who built the dome over the city. It turns out he was a member of Far Zenith. But if he loved Vegas so much, why did he abandon it?
The Zeniths at their core, faced with overwhelming odds of extinction.
Even still, water to the wasteland, and 1,000 years later, the whole place was still on, just waiting for someone. When we were at the facility where we found Beta, there were records that said Far Zenith were... I know they traded their ectogenic chambers to Zero Dawn, but why were they researching it in the...
At this point, perhaps at one time they meant the Odyssey to be necessitating such, as their goals evolved over...
So they got more selfish as the risks of staying on Earth kept rising. Gaia? What was Elizabeth like?
Her presence is interwoven with my memories. The moment I came online, she was there. We exchanged greetings, names, then set to our task. It was the first of many conversations. I enjoyed being in her company, listening to her stories. She was my creator, my guide.
Your friend?
Yes. When I reviewed the data on your focus, I was saddened to learn of her fate. Though I am glad she made it home. I deeply wish she did not have to be alone.
She was okay with that. She gave all of herself. The only one who could. Thanks, Gaia. So, Project Zero Dawn. The greatest minds in the world, all working to build the terraforming system while the Pharaoh Plague devoured the planet. What was it like?
Personnel worked in rotations, at all hours of the day. Resources and technology were secured from across the world. Within a month of the project's conception, I was launched and began my education. Elizabeth encouraged me to spend time with the rest of the Zero Dawn staff. She said it was important to experience many personalities and perspectives to aid in my emotional development.
What were they like?
Scared, hopeful, determined. They were hurtling toward technological achievements on a scale never before attempted. I owe everything to their dedication.
So, Project Zero Dawn. The greatest minds, all working to build the terraforming system while... What was it like?
Personnel worked in rotation. Resources and technology were secured from within a month of the project's conception. Elizabeth encouraged me to spend... She said it was important to aid in my...
What were they like?
Scared, hopeful, achievements on a scale. I owe everything.
So Gemini has two...
When my predecessor attempted to build the cauldron, construction was disrupted by a series of earthquakes. The data core had already been built, but the rest of the facility sustained damage. So, she began again. A second core was built. However, when more tremblers occurred, she abandoned the site.
Lucky for us. Are the quakes still happening?
No, though they did also create instabilities in other facilities in the region.
So our plan to capture Hephaestus. Let's go over it again.
As you wish. Thanks to Beta's test, we now know that Hephaestus will not respond to your Alpha clearance. Which is why you will need to procure Ted Pharaoh's Omega clearance.
Right. From his personal bunker, Thebes.
While you are gone, I will assist Beta in building the transport rig and pulse generators. When we get to Gemini, I will need to be installed on one of the facility's cores. The second core is for Hephaestus. Using Omega clearance will allow you to trap it.
And then you'll be able to absorb it.
Not quite. You will need to manually remove Hephaestus's malicious code before the merge.
How long will that take?
There are calculations I still must run, but I estimate a few hours.
And during that time, the others will create a distraction for us using the pulse generators, right?
Correct. They will each take position at a cauldron door and fire off their device. The energy surge should mask our activities until the merge is complete.
And then we'll have everything we need to defeat the Zeniths. Sounds like a plan. See you later, Gaia.
Until next.
Situation.
I know that. That's just I hear about you.
Turns out we need one last thing, but...
Because it would have been too easy.
You've been looking at any...
I asked Gaia to find me, and she found they called it. Turns out the old time tackling and punching each other for points. Are you mixing some solid food? I bet half the claim will be lining up to what?
How are things with Kotallo?
Oh, she think. Actually, I played strike with it. I had to fill in most of the... But I'm still...
Glad to hear it. I need to get...
I think I know. Gaia mentioned this other tribe you found.
I can handle them.
Take care of yourself.
I'm sorry, Aloy. After all the trouble...
Well, no one said...
You sure you...
They think they won't hurt me.
If you say so.
You better not be slacking off on your studies while I'm gone.
And risk Zoe coming after me? In fact, I've been reading about Ted Faro. How he destroyed the world and crawled into a hole after killing those who saved it.
He definitely was a piece of work. Well, Beta and Gaia built the rig. Can you get everyone ready for the mission ahead?
Of course.
What is it?
Nothing. It's just that everything's about to change. We'll get Gaia, and she'll help us set things right. No more Zeniths, no more derangement. It'll be a different world. I welcome it, but I wonder how the Nora will react. And the Carja, and well, everyone.
Let's just focus on...
You're right.
If I get Omega clearance, and then we might finally have the advantage.
Can't wait to see their faces as they stare down.
Better them than us. I'll be in touch if...
I'll make sure.
Good.
Aloy.
Do you know anything about...
Only hearsay. The Utaru tell story. They call it the Eye. It is said the Old Ones built towers so they could live far away from the Earth, as if they didn't want to be reminded.
Sounds like something Ted Faro... You and Varl doing okay?
We're doing fine. Although I admit it'd be nice to take a small break from studying, but then who'd look out?
There's always Katal.
Leave a loud Oseram with a brooding Tenakth. What could go wrong?
What's everyone been up to?
I've been trying to share some of my meals with Beta. Thought it might help her feel more at home. Maybe even get her to sleep up here instead of in that dark basement. She would not be moved. Patience reaps the best harvest.
How much have you read on Ted?
Enough to wonder how a man who worked so hard could let greed and pride for one spirit to diminish. I'm not sure if I should...
What's everyone been up?
I've been trying. Thought it might maybe even get... She wouldn't... Patience
after...
We'll be ready.
Got a minute?
As many as you need.
I have to travel beyond the western coast.
To the ruins, shrouded in fog.
Yes. And I'm looking for a tribe, the Quen. I encountered them once before. They said they came from across the Great Ocean. I was hoping that Tenakth knew more about them.
There were rumors Hekarro sent out a patrol or two, but we've had more pressing concerns, as you know.
It's okay.
There is some... It's... personal.
Found anything interesting?
Gaia told me where to find data on how wars were waged in the old world. I knew the Ten fought against machines, much as we do now, but it seems they were among the last of their kind. Later, machines battled other machines on behalf of greedy leaders, as they vied for lands and spoils. At least the Tenakth have the courage to put their lives on the...
There is nobility in that.
Yes, of course.
What do Tenakth do to relax?
We play strike. Your Oseram friend, Erend, is surprisingly good at it, although he has yet to beat me. It helps one think strategically, hones the mind for tactics.
Somehow that still sounds like training. You said there was something you wanted to talk about?
I've been speaking with Gaia. She mentioned that the Zeniths bind metal with flesh to make themselves stronger. I was wondering if you'd help me do the same.
You want to make yourself a new arm?
Yes. Gaia insists she can help. She believes these things lie in the place where Beta hid from the Zeniths.
Their ancient research lab.
I am not as familiar with old world machinery as you are. I could use your assistance.
It might be dangerous. The Zeniths probably still keep an eye on that place. We were lucky to get out of there alive the first time.
I see.
It sounds like this is worth the risk.
By the 10, we shall see it through.
I should get going.
Should you need...
I know who to call. I'll call you when I'm near the Zenith. We'll get what you need for that new armor.
Thank you, Aloy.
the Zenith lab is. Kotallo thinks he can find what he needs to build himself a new arm in there. I should try contacting him. Let him know I'm here. Hey, Kotallo? I'm at the Zenith lab. Ready to come over?
I'm on my way. Aloy, I appreciate you meeting me here.
I'm happy to help. Did Gaia mention where exactly in the Zenith lab we'd find what you need?
She mentioned the chamber where you found Beta, and the database that lies within. She said it'll help us find the knowledge and components I require to build a new arm.
At least we know where to look. We will have to be quick about it, in case the Zeniths are watching.
Understood.
The lab's up this way. You okay?
I got this.
Machines. They're scrapping the Spectres for parts.
Should we dispose of them?
Or we can sneak past them.
Your choice.
The snowfall is blanketing the land.
Is it down? For the fallen marshal!
Entrance to the lab is by that tunnel. Come on.
Let us seek the next. The enemy did this?
Hard to believe, but yeah. That hunter
Enemies
kid
up
means
ahead.
trouble.
Hit it there again!
We better get a move on. The room we found Beta in is up ahead.
Lead the way.
here. Now we just need to find a way to access the database Gaia was talking about.
Varl mentioned you found Beta in one of those pods. I would hate to be locked up inside such a thing. There's barely room to breathe.
I think I found what we're looking for.
Let's hope it holds the answers we seek.
I'll download the database to your Focus, so you can search through it later.
What about the components?
They should be somewhere on the... Spectres!
Fight with honor! We'll have to finish them!
The Zeniths might send reinforcements. We need to finish up and get out of here. The components should be somewhere on the second floor.
I'm right behind you.
We need to search the entire floor.
I'll keep a lookout. Don't... Don't want any more surprises.
Good idea. It's not hooking onto that. A vent. Might be a way out of this room. Components have to be here somewhere. Please tell me the components are in there. I should go back and give these to Kotallo.
You found the components?
See for yourself.
You have my thanks, Aloy.
Something wrong?
I was just thinking about what it will be like after I build the arm. Will I feel different? Whole again? Idle thoughts. They can wait until we're back at base.
You go on ahead. I might want to take one more look around, in case there's anything useful.
Very well. I look forward to putting what we found to good use. Walk with the 10. The world is in peril, and we fight amongst ourselves. Need something?
How's it going with you?
It is nearly complete, but soon.
Looking for... I have to go.
Keep...
The old ones like to dance.
Well...
Trees as tall as towers. The stand of the Sentinels. Matt's coming. Better stay alert. Machine will take a lot of damage from acid. Eye in the sky. Must be a Cyclops drone. So to get its data. Maybe I can climb something to jump onto the drone. Going down! Okay, I'll grab the drone's data. Plasma won't hurt it much. Legion killer. The guardian of other machines.
thought you'd get a kick out of this. I was passing through No Man's Land when I bumped into a Carja expedition.
Carja in the Forbidden West, huh? You must be pretty daring.
Foolhardy, more like it. But they got crew digging up ancient relics southeast of Stone's Echo. It's just your kind of thing.
You know... Well, thanks, Aaron. I wonder what they found. that's no good. Figure something else out. An old world ruin. I wonder what's inside. Okay, time to take a look around. I think this is an elevator. There's a relic inside the tower, but how to get in there? Okay, where to now? Going down! Energy cell. Energy cell's out of power. Gotta plug it back into that device and charge it up again. This thing's losing its charge fast. There. Power's restored. The relic I saw in the tower should be up above. There. It's working. Top of the tower should give me a good vantage point of the entire ruin. Be able to reach the balcony from the top of the tower. can glide to the balcony from the top of the tower? This'll break my fall. Sky's clearing up. Storm's over. Wedge is up on the wall, but I don't think I can reach them from here. crate. Could be useful. Send this to my stash. Some kind of switch. What's it for? Looks like the switch controls those old lights on the rails up there. The lights on the rails move fast. I don't think I can pull the switch from here. crate up here. There we go. If I was further back. This could help. Down it goes. Made it. Another relic. There's data here. I think this thing might be from Las Vegas. Might be able to figure it out if I head back there. Maybe I should take one more look around before I go. See if there's anything else interesting.
Honor and Scholar attack the core.
Your courage inspires us.
Clan wars. Lady Bright.
I hear she stopped a war in the east.
Good to see you.
Well sourced, fellas. Do you need anything beyond the cosmetic? Good to see that you survived.
If you walk by, out on a good trade.
I hear the battle at the embassy was a true test of blades.
Hikaru commands my...
Strike true as the test.
Your courage serves you well.
In a hurry, are we? You'll want to talk to me, champion. I assure... Yes! My offer still stands. A soldier like you should only wear the best armor. And that's what you'll get at Oaken's board.
At least the rebels are honorable enough to avoid the hunt.
Is this a training pit?
It is. Sounds like you've been to one of the other clans. I'm Tanalo. I'm sure you've noticed that the pit is filled with red muck. I hate that we... And if you've all... Same rules apply. You can train only your spear and practice. Complete all...
And when I beat...
If.
Who is that? All I've heard...
Earn 3... maximize damage to a single opponent? Break their weapon block. Then, follow up with the Destroyer. Control your combat space and not get surrounded. The spinning scythe not only hits multiple enemies, it clears the space around them. Your spear, then energize your enemy by chaining that energy surge with other attacks.
Oh no!
That's all right. Learn from your mistakes. This is why we train, to do better.
spear is a weapon of...
May your blade be fresh.
Starting with a powerful attack can be tricky because they're so slow. So use a half-moon slash for speed, then... Plan! Good use of space! You can land a hit! I yield! Ooh, well fought in there. Here.
Thanks.
And then the enduring. And if you're looking, I know...
See you later, Tanalo.
I'll be...
Hikaru commands my blade.
Shh, she'll be back. Rest now. Keep an eye on her.
Is she sick?
It's Aloy, isn't it? I am Ateka, commander of the Lowland clan. The girl, Zella, was poisoned by the blood choke. For months, it has polluted our waters, depriving us of food and clean drink. We've learned to live with it as best we can. But recently, without explanation, the filth cleared from much of the lowland. Yet one river still runs red, like a split vein from a rotted corpse.
So the water here is still poisoned?
Exactly. I sent my best squad to find its source, led by Zella's mother. They've failed to report back. Hikaru told me how you dropped part of the throne on the god. Saved his life, so lend me your strength.
Sounds like you know Hikaru.
He was my commander before he was... I had served in his squad since we were bare-armed youths. Back then. Determined to destroy any enemy of the... I was with him the day he stood guard outside. He entered but returned with the ambition of...
Because he saw Farad.
Yes. He became and dedicated the tribe to fighting machines.
This blood...
Yes. He grew over time. It sickens those who... But a while ago, because of it, my people continue to waste away.
I'll help you find your...
Good. The longer the... We'll follow them. Might be able to pick up some...
Actually, I have something...
Very well. Follow it.
Okay.
We walk these steps.
Defended the cooler. We thank you. That wasn't very friendly.
acid won't do much here. Okay, time to cross the water, look for landfall, and I'll look over here. It's strange. Well, nothing's stopping me from taking a boat. choice but to head for that beach. one's guarding this side of the ferry either. Where are the Quinn? They're in landfall, I guess. I better go find it. Should be to the northeast. Seems that signal must be close. Another Tallneck. There's the Tallneck that signaled my focus. Talks. Better be careful. Something seems to have knocked the Tallneck down. Maybe the current. Better take a look at the damage. I should swing down. Check what kind of damage we're dealing with. Too high. contact with Karen? Might be able to find the parts again next. Tony parts must be up there somewhere. I just have to get some. bring her back. Windhawk nests. Wonder if this is where those sunken Tallneck parts ended up. Data. I'll pick up that part now. Guess I'm picking this up. That's the end of that. And I got a hold of one of those tall parts. Down, one to go. Easy. The second tall neck part. I'll be taking that. That's what I'm here. Sorry, guys. Gotta run. Picked up the last of the parts I need. I should get these back to the tarmac. Do it. Welcome back. I just need to find a way to climb aboard. check on the water. I should be able to jump onto the tall neck from here. Climb up to his head. There you go. Time to override the These are the ruins of San Francisco. An entire city of crumbling towers. And somewhere buried out here is Thebes. I hope Alva and Quen can help me find it. Must have armor on its head. Must be a lot There's a Cyclops drone monitoring this area. I need to grab its data. That must be the entrance to Landfall up ahead.
Hey. Is that her? The living ancestor.
This is Landfall, right? I'm looking for Alva.
Overseer Bohai ordered us to invite you before him should you approach. Please, come with me. Go. Let him know we're coming.
Was right.
Overseer Bohai. A stranger just walked through the gate.
I knew Alva would not dare lie. You do look like Sobek.
Is Alva here? I need to talk to her.
I will consider your request once it is determined what you are. A living ancestor, as Alva believes, or a threat, lurking in such a guise.
I am no threat, okay? Back on the mainland, your soldiers fired on me without warning.
So you say, Infidel. None of those you engaged survived to bear witness.
I held off on your squad when...
May I present our honored CO?
So, here she is. Our great mystery. Well, Bohai, what have you divined? What is she?
A mystery indeed, my CO. How can she appear as Sobek, and yet know nothing of our ways? Are we to believe that a living ancestor was born to this wretched land? An ocean apart from the realm of the Chosen? And if so, to what end? I cannot answer. Only she can. But I warn you, no falsehood will satisfy us. Now speak. Why are you here? What is your purpose?
I'm looking for a place called Thebes.
And what do you seek there?
Alva told me a little bit about what you're after. I guess you could say I want what you want. A way to heal the world.
As I suspected. Tell her.
We found Thebes, the final resting place of Ted Pharaoh's secrets. It isn't far, but the way is closed to us. Machine attacks have cut us off from the site. Diviner Alva is there, along with a complement of diggers and soldiers.
Is she all right?
Our scouts tell us that a machine has our people pinned behind their defenses, but they're holding out.
Machines, huh? I can help with that.
Alva told us that you are indeed formidable.
But I have a few questions first.
We will answer what we can.
So you found Thebes. How?
The ancestors revealed it to us not long after we made landfall. Almost a year ago. Through a scrap of ancient data discovered by Alva and verified by myself. It contained details about the construction of a great underground palace.
Where, exactly?
Close. Beneath the Great Pyramid in the ruins beyond.
Figures. Ted loves his pyramids. Have you been inside?
No. That has been a problem, one of many.
And we will solve them all in time. Getting back to the site is the one at hand. I hope you're as effective against machines as Diviner Alva suggested.
What exactly are you looking for inside Thebes? I thought Alva brought back the data you needed.
We risked much to cross the ocean. Therefore, we must unearth every possible link to the legacy while we are here. Especially one as important as Thebes.
We will not sail back until I have plundered its secrets.
So, Alva reports to you.
I was chosen by my colleagues on the Board of Oath to supervise data.
And you're in charge.
He is far. You are addressing the cousin of the Emperor of the Quinn. Heir to the vast holdings of the Great Delta, the first CO in 5 generations.
All she needs to understand is that I am the... and my will is to attain...
Mine too. We're in luck. You crossed the ocean on these ships? Couldn't have been easy.
Greatness is
Indeed. It took 7 years just to build. This expedition is the most important quest, with nothing less than the fate of our tribe at stake. And none of it would have been possible without the will of the CO.
The voyage was difficult. Our sailors and soul, but all.
Good to know. What kind of machine has your...
A Thunderjaw.
Tougher? Stronger?
Yes.
Doesn't matter.
Then destiny shines upon... and she will help me attain...
Resupply here, then on to Thebes at the... We will follow in our sky...
What more?
Hey!
Sundown.
You all went well, I take it.
Stars are dancing.
Welcome to Landfall, Ancestor. I'm sure
Living
your ships will prove vital to the expedition. Barreling to the ship.
No one wants to play some strike? Anyone?
No, it's true. I didn't believe, but now I see. You truly are an ancestor reborn. A good omen if I ever saw one. I'm a scout for the expedition. Whatever I learn of this strange land, I will share with you. As is my duty to the ancestors. I should tell you again. My fellow scouts found ancient ruins west of here. They claim to have seen a relic of the ancestors inside, but couldn't find a way to retrieve it. Perhaps a living ancestor could discover a way where others could not.
Maybe. If I find myself in the area.
Maybe I'll tend to next.
Yeah. Ragtag armor and body paint?
It's an unspeakable honor to
Off to the big pyramid to fight the Thunderjaw.
Barbarian! Run, stranger! There's
The
a killer
will
machine
kill
about!
you.
There you are. I guess we're doing this.
You killed that machine!
Your CEO sent me.
Come on over, you.
I need to speak
A
to
word.
Alva.
By all means, then. Open the gates!
Having a good day?
Alva, I'm glad you're okay.
Oh, you got rid of that machine. But what are you doing here?
There's something inside Thebes that I need. I went to Landfall. I met your CEO. We came to an agreement, kind of.
And you're going to help us get in?
I guess so. The whole thing was a little tense. There was something off about that guy. And I don't understand what he wants from Thebes. I thought we found the data that your people needed back on the mainland.
That data will take us years to sift through. The CEO wants faster results. Aloy, you have to be careful. He's...
There they are. The legacy tells us that Elizabeth Sobeck helped the ancestors cast aside all obstacles. And so it has been today.
You have been true to your word. I'm pleased. Thebes awaits us below, shall we?
Quite an excavation.
Much of this was flooded. We had to pump a great deal of water out. Behold, the door to Thebes.
A door like no other.
Well, you're right about that. It's designed to open for only one man. Ted Faro.
But the legacy tells us that he worked closely with Sobeck. He trusted her. Surely she can open the door, and so surely can you.
Not gonna happen. At least not from this side.
You said she was a living ancestor with Sobeck's eternal essence.
If I may, Pharaoh, great as he was, did not build his palace alone. We know this from scraps of data we found, the ones that pointed to this location. And we found evidence of passages below. Maybe they were built to aid construction. Or for servants. We can't reach them. The way is flooded and they're too far underwater, but...
Yeah. I can reach them. There might be another way in down there.
You see? With Sobeck, there is always a way.
Then do what you must to get us inside.
There's gotta be a way in down there.
This water's warm. Seems like a hot spring. It's huge. It goes all the way down to the bottom. There's a rupture up there. Maybe a way in. Yeah, this could get me inside. Ooh. Seems like a hot spring. It's huge. It goes all the way down to the bottom. There's a rupture up there. Maybe a way in. Yeah, this could get me inside. Okay. Looks like this tunnel leads deeper into the structure. There's gotta be a way to stop that turbine around here somewhere. Like an exercise room?
Here I am again, hiding in the gym, writing to stay sane in this crazy place. I can't believe Grigori's dead. Our so-called spiritual leader was fine yesterday, and then suddenly passed away in his sleep, and no one will talk to me about it. They treat me like a child, whispering behind my back, as if I can't cope with death, even after the end of the world.
So Ted had other people in here with him, including a teenage girl. The living area. It's pretty big, too.
There's nothing normal about a scientist, his daughter, a guru, and well, let's face it, a harem living through the end times in a trillionaire's underground survival bunker. But now that Grigori's gone, I'm worried things will get even weirder. He helped keep Ted stable for a couple of years, sort of. Without him, who knows? And we don't even understand what happened to him.
The girl's right. Nothing normal about Ted.
I know everyone's reeling after Grigori's untimely demise, He was a deeply spiritual man who wasn't afraid to rip back the curtain and gaze where few men dare. I've asked Dr. Sumtow to, check on what happened to him. Sure he had some kind of condition or something. The main point is that while we certainly miss him, we will go on.
I can let the Quinn in.
Everything's gonna be okay.
Yeah, something tells me it didn't turn out that way. Look at this place. It's pretty fancy for a survival bunker. That looks like some kind of access control. Ah, good. An emergency exit function.
Emergency exit initiated.
The door is open. Destiny is upon us. I knew you could do it.
What's going on?
The CO is preparing to enter Thebes.
Oh, why are you dressed like Ted Faro?
I am Pharaoh, renewed. My essence is the same as his. Across the years, across the generations, his soul is my soul. His will is my will. We are sundered in only one way. I need his final testament, his deepest secrets. And now that the door is open, those secrets are within my grasp. When I have them, I will be complete, as he was. I will have everything I need to save our homeland, and, as Pharaoh did, the world.
Okay. I think there's some confusion here about who Pharaoh really was.
No one knows better than I who he was, who he is. Me. The Renewer, greatest of the ancestors, the man who saved the world. And you. You understand Sobek. You are her, Pharaoh's harbinger, his assistant. Come, we will descend into Thebes together, as it should be. Bring her the raiment.
Raiment?
As he is Pharaoh, you are Sobek. For an occasion this momentous, shouldn't you wear proper business attire?
Whoa. No. No, I am not wearing that. No way.
You will wear the proper attire to mark this moment.
Or what?
It is said Sobek valued life above all else. Is this true?
Fine. I'll wear your raiment.
Excellent. Shall we proceed? Look at this place. The grandeur.
Pharaoh's domain. Simply breathtaking.
Excellent. Somewhere in here, Pharaoh left... his secrets. Let's go find them.
Your Magnificence, perhaps we should leave guards behind to cover our exits?
Indeed. Now let it be done.
Most of Ted's women repulse me, okay? They're like contestants on a housewife sim preening for the hubby's attention. But Brianna, the Hollow Singer, she's different. She's always been nice to me. And I love her voice. which has been conspicuously silent since Grigori died. She doesn't speculate.
Pharaoh's visage, a monument to greatness.
Truly, Marcio.
It's a monument to something, I'll give you that.
The Emperor will heap rewards upon you for this, my CO.
Great risks bring great bounties, Overseer.
I think this way might lead down.
Excellent. Remember every detail of his, Bohai, for posterity.
It will be its own chapter in your legacy. Quite a palace Pharaoh built for you.
No less than he deserved.
Of course, Your Eminence.
Brianna told me that Grigori hacked into restricted files and found out something awful. That Ted murdered important people who worked on Zero Dawn. Did Ted punish Grigori? Kill him?
Find anything interesting?
So hey, this is weird.
I tried to warn you.
Yeah, sort of.
I'll explain everything if we survive long enough.
Those certainly look threatening.
Huh. Statues. The guardians of Pharaoh's domain.
Those aren't statues. Look out!
Get the CO out of here!
Guess it's just us then. I'm here!
We have no choice!
Good strike!
Thanks.
Where's Overseer Bohai?
He has decided to return to the surface. A wise choice. We can't afford to lose any more diviners than necessary. So, no more delays. We must proceed.
Brianna didn't wake up this morning. She's gone. Just like Grigori. I'm looking up at the giant, hideous statue of his eyes. And I know now that he's watching me. He's watching us all.
Yes, that looks like
He's
the
always
way.
had power over us. I just never knew how much.
Did you discover some data?
A fragment. A testament to Ted's power.
Ah.
When I built this place, when its special systems were designed...
What did you find?
Trust me. You don't want to know.
I guess I don't.
When I built this place, when its special systems were designed, I knew what I wanted. Protection, of course. An unlimited power source, that was a given. But also... control. Over every possible eventuality. After all, you never know what'll happen, especially when the human element is involved.
Ever deeper we go. What is that? A reclining throne, attached to some kind of apparatus. I wonder what it does. An impressive setup. What is it for?
I'm sorry, CO. I don't know. My focus can't read the data. Here.
What about the living ancestor? Is the data vault confirmed? Scan the device, if you will. Please, scan the device. Tell me what your focus reveals about the device.
You did this for him? You put, like, off switches in everyone's heads?
Kenya, you mustn't judge me. I had no choice. If I said no, what would he do to us? What would he do to you? You're my little girl. I was trying to keep you alive.
For what, Dad? Seriously, why? So we can be trapped in this underground nightmare?
Scan the device.
You know what we have to do. Please.
Did you find a recording, Aloy?
Yeah. I'll share it with you later.
Made a minor adjustment to the gene therapy regimen and added a new cocktail to treat the symptoms caused by the mutations. Hopefully, there will be some stabilization after the next treatment. God knows what Ted will do to us if there isn't. The early results were so promising. No signs of aging, no cellular degeneration, but now... Oh, if only I had access to my old lab in Bangkok, or my old colleagues, or my old liquor cabinet. Stop it. Got to stay positive. For Kenya.
You saw something. I could tell. Did the data explain what Pharaoh used this device for?
I think he was undergoing treatments to live longer. A lot longer.
Really? Could he still be alive?
Don't be foolish. If he were alive, he would have kept his essence. It would not have been passed down to me. Remember, he was the renewer. Of course he would have stopped at nothing to grasp the secrets of life and death. But not for himself. Everything he did was for a new beginning. For us, for the Quen. And for his true heir, me.
You know, I'm starting to think you're right. You do have a lot in common with Ted Pharaoh.
I knew you would see, in time. Let us continue. His secrets await. Is that a small office? For a minor functionary, perhaps?
An automated geothermal energy plant right under the city of San Francisco.
We're getting closer to the heart of this place. I can feel it.
An automated geothermal energy plant right under the city of San Francisco. A marvel. Even I can run it, and let's face it, I was always more of a visionary than an engineer. Which is why I had the foresight to insist on the inclusion of a very unique feature. Just in case anyone ever tries to steal my cheese, so to speak.
Break the door down.
I'm going to look for another way in.
Good idea. It's worked before.
Very well. Get to it.
I can't reach that from here.
Ah, is that a vent of some sort? Not a bad idea. Hurry! Break it open! She's gone. Did she make it to the other side?
A console. Maybe I can access Ted's files from here. There. Omega clearance. Got it. What do you have to say for yourself, Ted?
Somtow's dead. Along with his kid. Found him on the floor of his office this morning, holding hands. Must have poisoned themselves. I never would have put them to sleep. She was just a girl, for Christ's sake. I offered them life. And this is how they repaid me. By leaving me all alone. But I guess I've been alone since this whole thing began. Alone in bearing the burden. For the past. For the future.
Same old Ted. No matter who dies, he's the one feeling sorry for himself.
Liz's future. Liz's children. Someday they'll come, and I'll be here to greet them. Sometimes said my aging has stopped altogether. If anything, my cells are replenishing faster than normal. I just need some time for the mutations to calm down. Time. And energy. Some test of the reactor can give me what I need to grow strong again. To get my shit back together. So I can greet the kids. They're gonna need me. My advice. My guidance. And then I won't be alone anymore.
Pharaoh's secrets. Are they here?
Not the ones you're looking for.
Then they must be in there.
Trust me. You don't want to go in there.
Are you mad? I haven't come all this way to stop now. At last, Pharaoh's legacy is mine. Is that?
It's him.
Burn it to ash.
Wait, no. Pharaoh has it rigged to melt down if...
Kill them too. No witnesses.
Into battle!
I'll take her out!
Sometimes dead. Along with his kid. Found him on the floor of his office this morning, holding hands. Must have poisoned themselves. I never would have put them to sleep. She was just a girl, for Christ's sake. And this is how they repaid me. Letting me all alone.
Pharaoh rigged the reactor to overflow if he dies. We have to run.
She's here!
Don't stop, come on! We're almost there!
Are you okay?
What happened?
We found something that will help. Not just your homeland, but everywhere.
But where's the CO?
He's gone. I guess you could say he gave his life to help us attain the secrets of Thebes.
I see. You must think I'm eminently stupid.
What? No. No.
The CO was an entitled egotist who twisted our beliefs into a sickening, self-serving fantasy. And you expect me to believe he sacrificed himself for scraps of data? It's time for the truth, and it better be convincing. Otherwise, I'll simply order these soldiers to open fire.
Hold on. You're right. To be honest, the CO screwed everything up. He brought Thebes down around our ears and died like a gutless coward. But we really did find something down there that will help your homeland. If I can take it and use it. Now, if I have to, I will fight my way out of here, but it doesn't have to be that way. You can just let me go. And then take credit when things start to improve.
Success certainly does sound better than failure. It seems then that our destinies are intertwined. Landfall is open to you. If it will help your cause, you may come and go as you please. But Alva must join you and report back on your efforts.
Fair enough.
Thebes is of no further value to us. Obviously, we're going back to the flotilla. Alva, I expect your reports to be thorough.
Oh, I thought he was going to have us killed. Oh, and instead, I get to join you.
Glad to have you. But you're going to need a little help to reach our base. Varl, I made a new friend. I need you to meet her at the Quen Ferry and escort her back.
On it. Can't wait to meet her.
Trust me, you'll love it there. Varl will give you a better focus, and all the data you could ever want. Head to the ferry. I'll join you back east as soon as I can.
A diviner must follow the truth, wherever it leads. I'll see you there.
Now that I have Omega clearance, we should have what we need to capture Hephaestus. But before I head to the ferry,